Good morning. My colleagues Adrian, Eric, and I are here to present to you our invention known as the Auto-Trimmer. We hope to revolutionize, maybe even improve, the hairstyling game from here on out. This invention would appeal to those who don't want to or don't have the chance to get to a barber and just want a nice clean haircut in the comfort of their own homes. Currently, there are many types of clippers, many different shapes and sizes, but they all have main three parts, and that includes the motor, blades, and a couple of guards. But many haircuts today require you to change those guards manually. That means you'd have to know the type of haircut you want and how to properly do it yourself if you're trying to, give yourself your own haircut. But the auto trimmer would help relieve that problem and stop the hassle. The auto trimmer is completely cordless and it comes with two adhesive patches, that would go on the forehead and one on the back of the neck. This would allow for AR mapping, a whole 3D model that had to be made. And as the auto trimmer is passed along the head at different points, the shifting guards will change to produce the appropriate length of hair at the point of the head where it's needed. And now Adrian will go into depth regarding the parts and what they do.
Alright, so now I'll be going over the specific parts of the auto trimmer. So we have 8 specific parts that are somewhat similar like to other hair clippers, but what makes our machine specific and special is the automatic guard shifter that works with the AR mapping sticker. Other than that, we have the razors, the clipper guard, the power button, the manual guard shifter, the USB-C charging station, and the small motor inside of the hair clipper. So the way it would work is we see our clipper guard right here, right? We also see that the machine is in the on state, is powered on, indicated by the glowing power indicator and by the power button moved up. So the way it would work, as you can see, we have space right here for the guard shifter to be able to move. So when you're cutting your hair, it's gonna move from the bottom state all the way to the up to give you the nice fade. So it will start cutting your hair short, and as the way it moves up, it will start cutting it longer. Therefore, you will get a nice fade. If you wanna, and let's say you don't like the skin fade, you don't like the way that looks, you can use the manual guard shifter to move the guard shifter a little bit more up. So maybe you could start with the number 1 on the side, and it will work your way up to, let's say, the number 4. That will give you the nice fade, and that will make sure you get the fade you want. You don't have to get a skin fade if you do not want to. Here's a closer look at the sticker. As you see, this is the chip inside of the sticker. It works with AR mapping, so it makes a 3D model of your head, so the hair clipper knows exactly the head shape that you have. So if you have a big head, the guard shifter will take its time. It will take its time in moving up, so you don't get an uneven fade so you don't get a fade just on the lower half of your head. You will get the fade for your full head. So this is again the same how it looks here. That's it when it's powered on. As you see right here, this is it how it looks when it's powered off. The power button is put back in its normal state. The power indicator shows that it's not on, and the guard shifter is all the way at the bottom, how it normally is. And as you can see, this will give you about a 0 right here, and right here you'll get a number 4 about. So, and if you don't know what number 0 is and number 4, those are just the different lengths of the clipper guard, how much it will be cutting. So right here you can see that the guard shifter is all the way back. You will start cutting your hair right here. If you turn it on, it will start cutting your hair at a 0, and when you start cutting it to your head, we put it to your head to cut your hair, the guard shifter will move up and up and up and up and up and up, and it will go at the speed that is most suitable for your head shape. So essentially that is how it works. And now Eric will go over cost and everything like that.
All right. Hi, my name is Eric Lang, and now onto the process of innovation. So first, I'd like to point out that to map your head and find out where exactly the guard should move in and out, we will be using Google's AR Core, which is a program that will allow us to map people's head using the two Bluetooth anchors on the middle forehead and base of the head. Now the time for the innovation, from the first time we brainstorm to the first release from production will be 9 months in total. 2 months will be spent creating advertisements, finding and securing contracts to sell our trimmers in the global store chain. So we'll make contracts with Walmart, Costco, Target, pretty much any department store that will allow us to. After that, we will spend 6 months hiring and training our production workforce, and also acquiring all the materials and equipment and things needed for production. And then after that, we'll have one final month just refining the product, the production method, making sure that everything is working, there are no defects, that we can sell this product as an actual product. Also, our labor expenses. So in total, we will have 33 workers. 5 workers will work on advertising and marketing. They'll be paid $22 an hour, which totals per month to $17,600. Then there will also be 25 assembly line workers and 3 supervisors that they will be working in the factory. The assembly line workers will each make $16 an hour, while the supervisors make $22 an hour. And all of the cost for each month for all of our workers will be $89,640. And now the materials. So the materials that we'll use is aluminum, stainless steel, titanium, plastic, a lithium battery, copper, brass, and a printed circuit board. So or a PCB. And each is in its certain amount. Of course, aluminum and plastic, those will both be the main body of the auto trimmers. So they're at like about 40, 70 ounces, whereas the rest is just for the certain parts, which you can see in the description. And there's the cost per ounce as well as the actual cost per unit. So the cost per unit, all right. Also, there would be a couple additional costs. To buy space for the factory, I found a factory in Oklahoma City, or a large open space in Oklahoma City, totaling to about 1,250 square feet, and it will buy for $445,000. So that's where we're going to acquire for the factory, and then it will be about $360,000 per year for factory equipment. So totals, goals, and costs. So the total labor cost is $89,640 per month, which totals to $1,075,680 per year. Our production goal for each day is 5,000 units, and our material cost per unit is $71.48. And calculating in the labor costs and as well as the cost of the upkeep of the factory and all the equipment and the rent, it actually comes out to an average production cost of $71.93 per unit, and we'll sell each unit for this realtor price will be $348 and any tax.